American politics and recent American political history written in it, and one of the things it gets into is to a certain degree, the growing anger that the different sides have towards each other, how political history has shifted, things that we viewed as regular and ordinary several decades ago, we now view as out of place, whether it's in terms of economics, whether it's in terms of what politics should do. And it's quite striking in many respects. There's no question that there's greater political discord now than there used to be, at least when I was growing up and Richard and Les were growing up. And there's some suggestion as to whether or not did we grow up in an unusual period of political comedy and amity, or were people just naturally better off and nicer to one another, and then we've really gotten into a very divisive period. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But clearly, politics is far more divisive now than it used to be. And that's, I think, not a good thing overall. Everyone hopes that we will see people try to find ways of compromising more. And that goes on both sides. People talk a lot about very, very conservative Republicans, but there's a fellow running for judge here in East Lansing. His name is Mark Meadows, who's the state representative, and he's a Democrat. And some of the Democrats were not happy with him because he would try to work compromises out with Republicans. So there has become now a view that you have to be on your side and no other. You don't try to bring anybody else into the conversation. And